was not convinced actually when I first saw this. So I have to say that I am kind of eating my words a little bit.
As you can see, they are loved by the whole family. I can just pop this like this, lift up your handle, and you're away.
Wow, what a pro.
Barney, you're so cute. Hi everyone.
Hello.
Can you believe he's 8 weeks old? Where did it go?
2 months.
Everyone says it goes fast, and I don't think you believe it until you're in it, and then you're like, oh my god, that went fast.
You really, really don't.
So anyway, we thought today we would share with you our like top 10-ish newborn favourites, things that have really, really helped us out over the last 8 weeks. I do just want to say, so many people told me when I was pregnant, all they need is you and love and a clean nappy and food, and newborns are happy, and that is so true. Like, it's the truest thing in the world. All they really want to do is be next to your skin and be nice and warm and fed. But these things have really helped us out and made it more enjoyable and easier.
And if you're trying to pick between one thing or the other, these are just our 2 cents.
Yeah, you've got a chip hair on your face.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, these are just the things that we've really enjoyed using, so we just thought we'd share them with you, and we'll pop links to everything down below if you want to go and have a look and like read more about them. So yeah, here we go. Don't mind all the clean washing on our sofa that needs putting away. That's life. But I wanted to show you what we're doing. Our car seat. This is the Doona car seat, and my sister told us to get this on her recommendation because she loved it so much with her baby. And the reason I love this so much, and I really hope that this changes for everyone else, but Dave couldn't come with me to any appointments. So about 4 days after I had Barney, I had to take him into the hospital on my own to get his hearing test done. And then, as many of you know, we were always going back in for help with feeding. Just having to go and do this by myself just made it so easy to be able to push Barney in without having to lift a car seat. Okay, I'm gonna give you a demo. Don't mind my outfit. So you lift your baby out of the car. This is still pretty heavy, and then if you can see, there's a little lever here. You press it, whoa, and your wheels come out, and then you can just pop this like this, lift up your handle, and you're away.
Wow, what a pro.
And then this took me a while to figure out. And then when you get back into the car, you just put the handle back up like that, squeeze the lever behind the seat, kick the yellow wheel,
the big wheel,
and then they click in, and then you just click that into your ISOFIX base.
And yeah, and it just, like you say, clicks in.
Yeah, it is heavy. It is, like, there's no doubt about it. It is a heavy car seat, but you very rarely have to carry it because it has wheels.
Nailed it.
We also wanted to talk to you about wipes because we've tried so many brands. We've tried water wipes, Kit and Kin, and these Mamia, and Pampers, and Huggies, and Morrison's. We've tried a lot. These have been our favourite. One, because they are really nice to use. Barney has no problem with them, and they're just really, really cheap.
55 pence.
55 pence?
55 pence.
And water wipes are way more expensive, and they're exactly the same.
Yeah. They're nice and wet as well. I think that's sometimes
some
the
wipes
problem.
are really dry, aren't they?
And certainly when you open them and like they've been out for a couple of days, you can get really dry, but those ones just stay really wet. So the next one is the Leander changing table, would you say?
I think it's called a matty.
Changing mat. Of course it is. It's called the matty.
Matty.
I was not convinced actually when I first saw this because it's on the more expensive side, and I thought that Soph wanted it just because it looks nice, and it does look really nice.
The colour is what drew me to it, but then when I did read the reviews, people did say that like the texture of it it's like spongy, isn't it? Their babies love it, and Barney's loved it since day one.
It's
he really has.
And like it's so easy to clean, which is essential.
Paramount.
Like the temperature always stays the same, so he really doesn't seem to cry very much when you put him down on it, because it's not like a shock to his like little body with the cold and stuff. So I have to say that I am kind of eating my words a little bit. Not that I was like massively against it, but I was just a bit like, well.
So yeah, I did pick it for the colour, but I did also read the reviews, and people said that they were, you know, great quality and babies love them, and you can even put them like down on the floor and put like the baby gyms over them. So yeah, and we'll definitely use it for baby number 2. Okay, so my next favourite is this bad boy. I think it's called a caddy. And this was from Amazon, and in the early days when I was exhausted and Barney needed a nappy change at like 3 in the morning, I just used to pop him down here. I do think it's great to have like a really thick bath towel, because we just obviously folded this like so many times, and I just used to lie him on this on our bed just in case he peed. And then this is just great for like walking around the house with, whatever room you're in. If you're going to change your baby like in the living room or in your bedroom, it's got so many pockets. And then obviously it just holds like your nappies, wipes, muslin, squares, and then you've got room for like cream, bibs, bags. You could put your phone charger, you could put snacks, you could just, your phone, you could just put everything in this and just carry this around the house with you, and it's really quite affordable.
I would definitely say as well that obviously we are very lucky that we live in a bungalow, so we don't really have to worry about it, but having that and being able to keep it downstairs when maybe your changing room or like his room is upstairs.
Yeah,
your
so true.
Room, like, and just having everything in one place that's so portable.
I know.
And like you don't have to run all the way back upstairs if you forgot nappies and stuff like that. So it's, yeah, it's a bit of a lifesaver.
Okay, the next favourite is probably the one that I would recommend the absolute most out of everything in this video. And I'm sure everyone has the same fear when you come home from the hospital, but it's going to sleep and leaving your baby essentially like alone. Well, obviously not alone, but you're asleep, so you feel like you are leaving them alone. And this is the Tommee Tippee, I think it's called the Snuggle bag. Now Barney got the swaddle one as well, which has got wings that wrap around, and he didn't like that because it came just too high on his face. He just loved the Snuggle, didn't he?
Yeah.
And they come in like different togs. We've got like a thicker one for when it's colder. These ones are perfect for summer. And you basically pop your baby in, zip them up, and then it just keeps them all really snug. And then when they do get older, you can actually take their arms out, so their arms aren't obviously swaddled in. But yeah, Barney loved them. He loved being all snug, and I loved not having like loose blankets on him. It just was the biggest peace of mind, wasn't it? And
yeah,
he loves it.
It was one of those things where I didn't know how we were going to get him to sleep, and then we put him in it and he was like, oh.
Yeah, that's how.
It was honestly literally like instant. He loved it.
It really was. So yeah, this was just my absolute favourite thing that we got. And what's great about these as well is that they zip from the bottom. So when you change your baby in the night, you can just unzip the bottom, change their nappy, but their arms and their like top half is still swaddled. He's awake. Which is yeah, just really, really handy.
Oh.
There we go. He doesn't look like he likes it. But Barney has a bit of a grumpy face. You're so cute. You are. Yes, you are. Barney's had enough. We've bored him.
Yeah. So that's enough of our chat.
Anyway, we thought we'd talk to you about bath time.
Yes.
And this is called the Angel Care. So this goes inside of your bath. I would say that Barney did look absolutely teeny tiny in this when we first put him in, but he did really like it. He didn't cry, and now he just adores being in the bath. It's one of his favourite things. So I think it just must be how comfy it is, and everyone seems to have this, don't they?
Yeah.
In their bath that I've seen. And then this is the Philips bath thermometer. So it does like the air as well. It might change because I've just lifted it out the bathroom. But yeah, as you can see on the top, it tells you the ideal temperatures that the room and the water should be. And then for the bath, you just drop this in and the number on the front just changes. And it just makes it really, really easy to not worry that your bath's too hot or too cold. So yeah.
I have no idea how we do bath time without it actually. Like, I always get really worried that
that we're going to burn him or freeze him.
Yeah, or just it'll be uncomfortable.
Yeah, And you know, it might be a bit excessive, but it's just peace of mind, isn't it? It just makes everything really nice and easy.
Totally.
So yeah, love it. Barney, you're so cute. Look at his little onesie. So cute. Okay, so the next favourite is a little bit of a luxurious one, I guess, but it's having really big, like heavy duty cushions behind your back, especially when you're breastfeeding. We have 2 of these big square ones, and they were from Dusk. As you can see, they are loved by the whole family. Do you love them? Do you? Oh my god. Our cushion covers are just from Sarah Home. I got some frilly ones, didn't I, Dave?
You sure did.
You like them though.
They're fine.
But it's so important, I think, to have your back just well supported when you're breastfeeding, because you do just get so tense and in pain if you're not well supported. And then this cushion, this big, well, it's not even that big, it's not as big as the pregnancy pillow. This like sausage bean filled pillow was from BB Hug Me, and they gifted this to us, and it's been one of our favourite things, hasn't it? Even with bottle feeding, it's been so helpful.
This is another thing.
Dave loves it.
I love it so much. This is another thing, especially because I do end up carrying Barney a lot, and I think there's one thing that when it came, because it came with the pregnancy pillow, I was like, they've sent us 2. Like, I can't imagine needing more than one, but the size of this one is so good, and like just that relief if you know you're going to be sitting on the couch like feeding, or if they've fallen asleep and you can just like prop your arm up, and then like you basically just save yourself repetitive strain like on your arms. But like it is truly
it's so handy.
so good.
So yeah, just get yourself like a really good cushion to get under your arm.
Like a sausage pillow.
A nice sausage
of some sort. This one is excellent.
It really is. And it's full of beans, little beans. Okay, I'm in front of Barney's massive chest of drawers, which was from IKEA. This is no way near being full yet, but I'm guessing as he gets older, his clothes will get bigger and this thing will fill up. But one piece of advice that my mum gave me, which I don't think I realised till I had a baby, was how little they need and how fast they grow. It's really tempting to buy loads of clothes and don't. We probably went through maybe 10 baby grows on rotation. You really don't need that much stuff. But I absolutely loved just having Barney in like onesies or sleep suits. So yeah, this set was from Next and we just absolutely just loved them. Next I've got some of the most lovely like 3-packs, which is really nice. You look so handsome.
It fits you so well now.
It does. He actually like really fills it out.
Yeah.
You look so gorgeous. Little squishy. And in those really early days we definitely gravitated to the ones with little mitts, just because Barney was always scratching his face, even though we trimmed his nails all the time. They just seemed to grow overnight, and it just was nice having him kind of all tucked in with his hands. And any mitts that you buy that you just put on their hands just fall straight off. So I would definitely get the ones that have the mitts built in, and then you just fold them back when you don't want their hands covered up. But yeah, these were such a lifesaver with the scratching of the face. Okay, this is probably one of our most like luxurious favorites, and it's the Tommee Tippee Perfect Prep Night and Day Machine.
Day and night, but
night.
So close. We haven't had this for very long. We got this and it is just like the best thing ever. Like I say, we haven't had it for that long, but it really has completely changed how we feed him in such a good way.
Yeah.
So yeah, can't recommend this enough, and thank you so much, Mum, for getting us such a lovely gift.
Thank you. So we've been feeding breast milk and formula, and I was breastfeeding for the first couple of weeks exclusively, and this is a product that I didn't even know existed until so many of you guys told me about it, and it's called a Hacker Pump. These are very inexpensive. They're about, I think, £7 mine was. You okay?
Yeah, sorry, something just was near my face. It was like a fly or something.
And basically when your baby's feeding on one side, you basically squeeze the air out of this, fold this, I think it's called a flange, backwards, stick it on your boob, and it collects the letdown from that boob, because when your baby's on one side you tend to leak from the other, and what that does is collect that like leakage, and
you've got more milk.
You've got more milk, and you can either freeze it for your baby or give it to them in a bottle. So handy, and they do work, and they're really inexpensive. So definitely look at other people showing you how to do them. I've seen so many women show you on a balloon how to do it properly, which is worth looking at. But yeah, this was just from Amazon, and when I was feeding I really did like using it. So
impressively inexpensive as well, like for, you know, a lot of things
are
that are as good as that are quite expensive, and that's really not.
So yeah, good old hacker, love it. So those were our favourites.
We hope you find this helpful.
Yeah.
I think this is definitely something that we tried to like look at a lot when we were choosing things.
Yeah.
There's so much information out there, so many opinions, and so many good things
to buy.
there is, but there's also a lot of really good products.
Yeah.
I want to say products.
I was thinking that.
I think that's quite a Scottish thing, but I don't say that anymore because I've been out of Scotland for like 15 years. But products.
But what I would say is leave your favourites in the comments below, because hopefully if there's anyone pregnant watching this, then you can go down there and just have a look what other people's must-haves are. And
also let us know what we need from 3 months onwards now, because they're still getting stuff for him all the time.
Yeah, so. And maybe we'll do like one from like 3 to 6 months in a couple of months and see what our favourites have been then.
Yeah.
But yeah, baby things are so much fun. It's been really like fun to get to know all the things, and yeah, loved them. Loved it.
Loved it.
So yeah, thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow for a new vlog.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yes.
Click the notification bell.
We're here every day, Monday to Friday.
Be here for the 6 o'clock Dinosaur Club.
Although I don't think we're going to make it for this one.
Awkward. Anyway.
See you tomorrow.
We love you. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.